Hi everyone, it is Lenore with Lights Camera Selfies, and I'm sitting here today wondering, are you having a dilemma like I am? As a balloon artist, I have been so spoiled with having what I felt was an excellent Qualatex distributor right in my backyard, probably less than 2 miles from my balloon studio. And unfortunately, I learned that on Monday they closed their doors. They actually sold their balloon portion of their business to another balloon distributor, which, oh boy, that changes my ball game quite a bit because I tried to keep very little inventory in stock at my studio, and I would pretty much order as I sold and would visit there usually once or twice a week. But now I'm going to have to really plan and figure out how I'm going to keep up my inventory. And, to do that, I took a class from the Bright Balloon. If you haven't taken her inventory class, it's very simple and easy. Could be super fun for you to do. I'm going to start to implement that. I'm going to try to keep myself a little more organized with it. But I'm also wondering, what are you going to do? If you're in South Florida and you've been picking up your balloon orders and saving on all that shipping, are you going to start reaching out to other balloon distributors, or how are you going to do that? So I've been checking out with some different groups, and so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I'm nervous about it. I do love getting those last minute jobs where you can add in the rush fee and stuff, but will I have enough balloons on hand? So I've been looking at the different distributors that I've been using, and it's a wide variety. I've used A to Z Balloons, I've used Havin A Party, I've used Burton and Burton, I've used LABalloons, I've used Brody's. There's a lot out there, but none of them are close by. I can't drive and pick up and just grab the balloons today for an order tomorrow. I'm going to actually have to really focus on planning. So I wanted to see what your points were, and how are you going to decide which distributor you're going to use. One of the things that I am looking at is I feel education is very important. And continuing to learn about the business and growing the business and everything, I've turned to Balloon Coach. I've joined that mastermind program. I'd probably be in it now close to 3 years. And I have to tell you, it's so valuable. And I learned so much and I focus on so many different things that I like it. So, in looking at the distributors that focus on education, I want to mention them first because I think if you're going to look for someone new, why not look for someone who is willing to contribute and actually grow your business along with theirs with education and different things. Of course, all of us here in South Florida, we all know Gemar, and they're constantly having classes. They've had free classes. They've had, 1 day classes where you pay to go. They've had all sorts of things. And I have to say, you have the choice of Funny Balloons down in Miami, or you have BalloonsPlace up here in the Hollywood Fort Lauderdale area right off of 95. So it makes it very convenient. So let me just throw those out there. And they too, they are constantly working on education and teaching us, even with their free videos. Another one is Havin A Party, which I have to say is rising to the top of my list. I started ordering from them after I heard about them on the Bright Balloon podcast. And now I'm seeing on their Instagram, they have free training on there. In fact, there's all sorts of things for a teachable moment that they actually have guest speakers come on and train you on something unique and interesting. And it's usually up to date and one of the latest things. So that's been really good. So Havin A Party is out of New York. So yes, I do have to ship. I have to pay that shipping cost. But if I plan ahead, I can make sure I get in their program with the free shipping. I believe it's $249 per order, then you get free shipping. And also, if you're a fan of the Bright Balloon, which I've mentioned before, and you're learning from Sarah, you can also hear that they have a coupon code with the Bright Balloon where you get 5% off of your balloon stock. So that's kind of cool. It's a help. Every little bit's a help. Plus, since they're in New York, you don't have to pay the sales tax right now. So that's good too, unless you have your sales tax exemption number. Depending on how big your business is, you should all have one. But if not, that's another savings. Another one that is very good on training and helping is Brody's. And so if you haven't looked at Brody's, they're another one. They get things here. I actually just ordered a balloon pump recently from them and I was surprised. It arrived so quickly. I want to say in less than 5 days, and coming from them, that's great. There's also LABalloons. LABalloons for me is clear across the country. Almost probably couldn't get any farther away from me than LABalloons, but they have a great variety and they focus on a number of things. And now I've been turned on to a new vendor that's in the South Florida market, and that is Toy World. I have not purchased from them, but I'm going to check them out. They're in Miami. They're off of 41st and 74th, so that's kind of about a 30-40 minute drive for me. Definitely not my 2 mile marker with the other event distributor, but it's a great option if I need to get something very quickly and urgently. So it's one to think about. I'm looking forward to meeting them and seeing what they have. I did look at their website and I see that they have Tuftex. I'm a huge Qualatex girl. I really like Qualatex. I'm a CBA. I feel their education is so good, and so I definitely am going to keep up with Qualatex, but I will visit with them and see. I like Tuftex. I like Gemar. I like Battalatex. I like all the different ones, but I love Qualatex. So I'm trying to figure out. So in your comments below, let me know, where are you going to be getting your balloons from if you're one like me, where it's been spoiled with the South Florida market and having two great distributors between the BalloonsPlace, Funny Balloons, and Lauderdale Paper, which now is no longer selling balloons. In fact, when I called them on Monday, it was Lauderdale Paper. We used to sell balloons, which took me by surprise. I had heard a little bit of a rumor, but now I know it's true. So I hope those girls are doing great. I really enjoyed spending time with them and talking with them and learning. But right below, I'm going to put some links for these other distributors. This is just my opinion. I want to hear what everybody else has to say. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. So if you want to check them out, great. I'd love to hear from you and to see who you use. And if I missed somebody spectacular, put it in there. I'd love to learn about more distributors and different things. I'd also invite you to check out the Bright Balloon podcast, which is really educational and excellent. And also the Balloon Coach. She's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. And to hear her explain how to do things with balloons and stuff is just amazing. And I just really like that portion. So go ahead and check her out too. Tell me about what you think about us losing our big Qualatex balloon distributor, and who will you use? And best of luck with finding new distributors, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.